A day may come when the courage of men fails, when we forsake our friends and break all bonds of fellowship. But it is not this day. An hour of wolves and shattered shields when the age of men comes crashing down. But it is not this day. This day we fight. By all that you hold dear on this good earth, I bid you stand! Men of the West!
Hello everybody, I'm the Last Pretender, and we're on here for turn 56 for MA Man Redemption series. We're trying to restore our good name as we play as MA Man, and we're waging a mighty war against Jotunheim. Hopefully we'll be able to kill him quickly and efficiently, so that way we can prepare for what will ultimately be a much bigger ordeal, which will be a conflict with Ulm. So we've got our werewolf got attacked by a bunch of imaginary things. He survived. Good for him. We did a bunch of site searching. Nope. We did a bunch of site searching. We found some stuff, which is good. You know, so lots of stuff got found, so we can feel very nice about that. We've got lots of information on Ulm. We were able to take the water province, so that's pretty nice. Go ahead and take a look at that, I guess. It's just my knights. I didn't really do anything with them. There's really not a lot here, so they're just going to be like, hey, what's up? Ba-ba-ba. We're terrible at fighting underwater, but there's a whole bunch of us, so die. And then that dude dies of poison because of the coral spears. Over here, we're just retaking a province from Jotunheim. That's nice. Over here, we're just continuing to move our army around, retaking provinces. This should be our army moving north to get ready to do other things. Now, at this point in time, discussions kind of started to show up about, yep, there all that goes. So at this point in time, negotiations started to come up about what are we going to do with Jotunheim's territory. Got some death gems, found some more, man, luck is awesome. Woo, blood magic's cheaper. Great news. We have not destroyed the walls here yet, so there's a lot of negotiation to happen. Basically, what occurs is that I'm basically like, hey, you know, I got these provinces. In particular, what was nice is like this province, which has got pretty good gem gen. This province, which has got decent gem gen, and the most important part. Wait, did I already control these? May have actually already controlled these. I don't think so, because I don't think I controlled this. But this province in particular, I want to say this province. Like, I believe I was just here. Yeah, I was just here. I didn't control these. So these two provinces in particular, like these provinces are all good gem generators. Like, look at this. Like Mercury Pond, 2 water, 3 water. Like, I mean, this is 5 water gems already. I mean, this province alone gives you 6 water gems per turn. Like, that is tremendous. And over here, this magma river gives you 3 fire gems, right? So I mean, like, I'm getting good gem generation, and I intend to take the capital, which is going to give me even more gems. So that's going to be awesome. So basically, the negotiations went something like this. He was actually willing to give me this throne, but to keep Nabah a happy, good friend of mine, I gave him the throne. And I just said, hey, man, you keep the throne, even though it's whatever. You keep the throne, and I'll take this one. Now, I was a little... If we take a look here at the Thrones of Ascension, this is the throne of the first stage. We know that, so it's not a big deal. Because the throne of the first stage doesn't really help me that much, right? If we look at throne of the first stage, it increases your magic and gives you magic resist +1, which is not like that huge of a deal. And this throne, I was hoping very badly that this throne was going to be the throne of water. Spoiler, it isn't. And that breaks my heart. It's throne of fucking suck. I don't know what it is. Outer throne. Which is a good throne, actually. Because it gives you 3 astral pearls. But it's not what I wanted it to be, which is important. It's not what I want it to be, which is I wanted it to be something where I could get Hydromancers, because level 3 water mages, because I can get them up to level 5 with a bracelet and whatever the chest piece is. And I'm generating freaking 21 gems a turn in water magic. It'd be really nice to be able to get some water shit going. Like Nephil Flames or whatever it's called. Nephil Flames. That would be... But, unfortunately, no Hydromancers for me. I don't know where the Hydromancer is, but... I don't get them. Anywho. So I decided to give him this throne. He's going to take, like, all this stuff. And I'm going to take the capital. And then these 4 provinces. So I gained 6 provinces. Not bad. Not bad. I think this one too was not originally mine or something. But the important thing is I gained like a lot of gem generation and like, you know, some income. You know, a not insignificant amount of income, particularly at capital. So overall, not bad, not bad. So away we go. Otherwise, I mean, not a lot's happening. I'm kind of getting my armies together, kind of grouping everybody together. I'm preparing with Sinewolf. He's going to get this chalice here. I'm preparing to go ahead and try and take this this throne right here. I'm also moving some troopers around and all this sort of stuff. Now, that's all good. I don't really see anything else that's super important going on. What am I recruiting? Yeah, I'm starting to recruit some Crones, so that I could try to get some more Air 3s rocking and rolling. I kind of want to get a few more of those. And get me some Nature 4s, I think. I got Nature 4s. I think I just wanted Air 3s. Because Air 3s are kind of helpful. They let you, like, insta-cast, like, Storm and stuff like that. So, I would like to get a couple of those going, so I'm switching over to that. As far as research goes, I actually changed things up to Thaumaturgy 9. Now, I'm not sure what turn it is, but it's going to be pretty soon. Ulm actually ends his... We have a non-aggression pact 3. And he ends it with me. And so I'm going up to Thaumaturgy 9. Now, the reason I want to go to Thaumaturgy 9, let's take a look, is Master and Slave. So, Ulm has a big scary army that he's going to be casting a whole bunch of spells on to buff him up and all this kind of stuff. And they're terrifying and they hit like trucks. They have super high protection. But they don't have very good magic resist. And if he invades me, because he ended the nap, he's gonna have a problem. I think the magic resist goes down by like 1, or like you get a +1 penetration whenever you're at magic 3. I forget how it works. It's changed. It's been patched and changed once or twice, I believe. It used to be just like every point of magic was another point of penetration, but I don't think it's that. I think it's just like +1 if you have 3. Anyway, so a Master and Slave is going to be pretty nice. And part of the reason I was thinking about it is that I got the Rune Smasher. Right? Because I have somewhere in the world. I don't know where I have it. Maybe I put it away? I didn't. I think these guys have it, don't they? Yes. There it is. The Rune Smasher, which gives you a +2 to penetration. I'm going to go ahead and be like, yeah, let's get some penetration. So she's making like a Starshine Skullcap. She's going to have that. So she's at 5 right now. She's going to put on the hat and make her at 6. She's going to get a magic penetration miscellaneous item to put in here, which is going to help. And she's going to have the Rune Smash in her hand. So at a 6, she's going to go ahead and form a communion and then just poof, Master and Slave. And that was the game plan, at least, to deal with Ulm. Because I didn't think Ulm had a lot of magic resistance. I know he doesn't have a lot of Astral, though he does have some, and I'm pretty certain. And I know his god at this point in time, because I've seen he has like Farcaster and stuff for his Bless. I know his god is Astral, but if he doesn't see it coming, he's gonna be in for a rude awakening. So that's basically what we got going on. We're running up in our sieges. Again, I'm still a little concerned about this, about Yo 9, because they had so many white hags, or whatever they're called, that are very, very scary. And I don't want to die to that. But this should be no problem. Anyway, moving troops around. That sort of thing. You know what? Yeah, and I'm going to send these Wilfred over here to patrol this area to try and help with this unrest. Because this place has a serious unrest issue. I think it has like a cult. A fertility cult or something there. So, anywho, that is turn number 56. Let's go ahead and hop on over to turn 57. Turn 57. I hope I didn't say 55 whenever I started this. But here we go. 57. Boom. So, a lot more spells getting cast for side searching. Sunridge, nice. Didn't find a whole bunch, but we did our best. We can see some shenanigans still going on with Jotunheim and Nabah. Not really a big deal. This is my army moving on to his other fort. Again, not a big deal. Again, and now, oh, this is interesting. I didn't realize that Ullman made a move against Fascia. Huh. What did he put on this guy? What is this? This is his prophet. What? I don't even know. Well, whatever. That's super weird. I don't really understand what's going on there. Anyway, we had some unexpected events occur. Some bad harvests. Got some gems and gold. This is pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Over here, this is where we actually sent that Wolford or whatever to go patrol down. So it was actually just the perfect timing to deal with that. We're destroying the walls. It's critically damaged. It didn't actually knock it down all the way, which is very disappointing. I thought I was going to be able to knock it down right here. Now we can see this army has moved on to here. My suspicion is that it came from here to here, I believe. And I don't know what he's going to do with it. But we're going to go ahead and try and burn down his cap and stuff. He might send, I want to say I was suspecting that he was going to send this army on over to here. But my army's fully prepared, right? I've got everybody gemmed up. They got all their spells scripted. Should be ready to rock and roll. Okay, yeah. Now we're going ahead and we're making a move. We're making big money moves. We're going to be casting like Mass Protection and Blade Wind and that kind of stuff. And then Legions of Steel is going to get cast. So that way we can go ahead and just run through these shamblers and such, which should be no problem. And yeah, I'm thinking being that I'm moving this group over to here and not actually patrolling, I think that he ended the nap with me. I think. God, I'm super not sure about this. Truly don't know. Truly don't know. But I know it was somewhere while I was like sieging stuff or something. So I don't exactly remember what the details were. No, I don't remember. Actually, it might have been right whenever I take this province or something. But it's very near this time period, so. Anyway, we're continuing to do research, running up thaumaturgy. Not really a lot else to say. Casting lots of remote site searching spells. We finally got Varric into a lab, which is helpful. Because at least he can do research now, which is useful. We've got ourselves a Mound Fiend. And I believe I'm foraging a ring of wizardry. Oh, that's right. I don't use the coin. I'm not going to be wearing the coin. That was my plan. Is I was not going to put the coin on her miscellaneous slot. I was going to put the ring of wizardry and then another spell pin item and the other miscellaneous slot. So ring of wizardry is getting forged. Great item. And that's also that along with the skull staff is going to be able to put on our Mound Fiend so that we can do some Lichcraft. So, what else do we have? I don't know. Don't know much else. Lots of Voice of Absus getting cast. That's really it. I think we'll go ahead and end the turn right there. That was turn number 57. Make some good time this time. Be awesome. Turn 58. Bam. Boom. Pow. Okay, so a lot more site searching. An alchemist guild is awesome. Now I have access to astromagic at some point in time. It takes me a long time for me to get this up, for me to even build a lab here. I think it was like just this turn actually where I'm in real life. But it took forever, but I did eventually end up doing it. So that now I can just pump out astromages. So I can start doing some, you know, some cool shenanigans with that. So that gives me another path really. That's going to be very nice. But of course I can always summon golems too, right? Let's not forget about golems. Golems have their place, but this is really helpful. I mean, it's a lot cheaper to get like a alchemist plus like a coin, right? You get like an alchemist, a coin, and even if you do a coin Starshine Skullcap, it's still cheaper than getting a golem. So, Anywho, some spells are getting cast, so we found an alchemist guild, which is nice. Found some more stuff. Lots of magic sites getting found. Lots of places where magic sites are not getting found. But we did our best. Here we had a battle over in Jotunheim, where Jotunheim finally attacks us with his army. And as you can see, it's very large. He's got a lot of casters. Got some turbo communing going on. Got all these ladies who are good and juiced up with, you know, Boots of the Messenger and skull staffs and everything like that. He's got this super weird dude. A lot of shenanigans going on. Lots of hags here. Lots of little haggies. So let's see how it goes. My army much smaller. This is the Night's Watch. They fought so bravely, but they specialize in fighting undead. So we'll see how it goes. You can see a lot of spells going down. Does he have poison resist? Oh, that's a little demon. But like, and she's undead. So I guess most of these people don't care. But like, she's gonna care a little bit. But anyway. So I'm casting lots of spells. Arrowfin, hooray. Everybody's fog warriored up. You can see he's going to send these dudes in the back to try and come after my mages, but part of the reason you always want to have your mages kind of put not quite in the very rear, you want some guys in the back, is so that whenever he sends like thugs or super combatants into your rear, your mages don't just die. Some spells get cast. I end up converting one of his Scrotty over to my side. I think we killed the other one. Anyway, big honkin' battle going on, as you can see. Yeah, his other Scrotty died or ran away or whatever. So right now, if we take a look at like our dudes here, so we can see that they've got protection 22, right? Because I've cast mass protection on them, so that's not bad. They've got Fog Warriors, and they've got Poison Resist, and they've got Regeneration. So they're very, very hard to kill. And Air Shield. So that's all pretty great, awesome stuff. And you can see this big honkin' battle going down. Now, in the back over here, are any of his guys getting poisoned? Like, this guy's kind of poisoned. She's sort of poisoned. Yeah, so see, you can see they're taking some poison damage. Like this lady's taking a lot of poison damage. So that's pretty good. Lots of spells getting cast, lots of nets and that kind of stuff. Part of the reason you might notice a lot more evocation spells and such getting cast right now. I had some dudes set on attack rear. That doesn't seem to be going great for him. But part of the reason you see a lot more evocation spells and stuff getting cast right now is because of the fact that we're using Lucid's AI improved casting, which is actually very good. I actually rather like it. But that's just why that's happening. Also, you'll notice his god is here. His god is right here, and she brought a poison resist bracelet. She's got, you know, a bunch of stuff going on here. She's got the ritual of returning, so. I think even if she gets poisoned, she won't kill her. I think she just poofs away. So. But he didn't want her to get poisoned and then not cast any more spells, I guess. What did she cast? Because I actually don't even know. It doesn't say. She must have cast something important, though. So you can see here's this big pile of undead, but you can see lots of banishments coming down, really tearing into his sort of forces. You can see our boys are just continuing to march forward, and you can see, like, again, like they're taking very little damage because they're so tough and they heal through most of the poison anyway. It's like even this dude, like, who's gotten pretty poisoned, he's still gonna probably heal through most of it. Alright. You can see some of my ladies that move forward and they're gonna cast spells. Like, they're casting a lot of stellar decrees and stuff, but it looks like I've lost a lot of troops, but I actually haven't. They're just kind of bunched up in a weird way. I've actually haven't lost that many. My guys are tearing through these skeletons real quick. And again, like, if you just look at these guys, like, they've taken, like, no damage. this dude, he's taking like no damage, right? Like, I mean, he's gotten hit a whole bunch, but a lot of it's because he's got, you know, he's got Fog Warriors on, and he's got regenerating shit, so like he actually doesn't take it that much. Like see, like all my guys are like full HP. His armor's all fucked up, but whatever. Interestingly enough, his protection's 20%. But anyway. You can see my guys are just slowly whittling it down. His god got poked by something, I don't remember what, and her ring of returning went off, and so she's poofed out. So here are my knights just landing in and amongst them, and again, like you'll see, like every guy I click on, like no damage taken, right? Because they just regenerate HP, which is pretty cool. And you can see a lot of his mages dying. And we win the fight! Hooray! Good job, team. And you can see like some guys are dying. Some of them were his that I had converted. So if we actually take a look at the battle itself, so he lost a whole heaping lot of dudes, 421, right? Including quite a few mages and that sort of stuff. 19 of his hags, right? We're pretty cheap though, but a whole heaping bunch of stuff, and we lost not that much. I mean, what we lost? So we did lose 2 knight commanders, which actually really sucks. It actually causes a problem with moving guys around. And we did lose 16 Knights of Avalon and 8 Landless Knights. But all things considered, like, not bad. We gained a werewolf. Whenever this battle actually went down, and we got a whole bunch of magic items, whenever this battle actually went down, people were like, whoa, man just absolutely put his foot on the throat of Jotunheim. Which is pretty cool. We like that. Because, you know, we're at war with Jotunheim. So, overall, fairly good outcome for us. You can see our monks, you know, killing lots of undead and that sort of thing. So, yeah, I mean, unfortunately we lost 2 knights, but like 25 losses, pretty good. So, and that's going to breach Jotunheim, by the way. What else we got going on? This is our battle over at the throne. So, you're going to see that this dude's going to be casting some stuff. So, you'll just see. So, like, Mass Protection, Legions of Steel is going to get cast a bunch. So, there's, like, Legions of Steel, right? To bump my dudes up to Protection 24. I thought it was going to be 25, but 24, I guess. It's fine. So, bumping up his Protection, pretty nice and good-like. That sort of thing. Legions of Steel still going down. 24. Anyway. And, like, with a 24 protection, like, 15 damage just is very rarely going to get through. 13 damage, even piercing, is not... It's just not... Very little is going to get through, so... And then you can see they're casting Earth Meld, which is going to be pretty helpful whenever my guys aren't caught in it, you know? So... And, my dudes are just going to barrel right on through. And you can see how good and helpful this is. Does this stop his guys from casting spells? It actually, I don't know if it does or not. But they really don't cast hardly anything. You can see our guys handle the problem pretty efficiently, only losing 1 Landless Knight. So pretty nice. Unexpected events occurred. Some more freaking problems going on in Roka. Roka's a bad place to live, which is okay because there's like 5 people who live there. Neef. We lost some stuff. It happens. Boots of Water Walking is a thing that we have. A wizard came. You know, we're retaking we're taking provinces, okay? Unrest is not the best right now. Yeah, and that's really all we've got going on. Let's turn 58. Dang it. This is taking far longer than I thought it was going to do. I wanted to get to 60, but... anyway. In under 30, but I don't think we will. Anyway, not a lot else going on. We're still recruiting gnomes from here, although we've stopped for a little while because we've got quite a buildup of gnomes, and we're not generating quite enough gems to have them all super equipped super fast. Now, fortunately, looking at everything, our fire income is quite good, and our water income is very good. Our death income is very good, and our nature income is very good. Another thing I'm looking at, because about this time period, it was pretty much apparent to everybody that Ulm had just rolled over Ashdod. And I was waiting for Ashdod to die so I could cast another Oak. That was my dirty, rotten, evil plan. We've got Grace Kelly. She's moving up here. Why is she moving up there? I think she wanted to take this throne. In fact, that's why she was moving up there. I know that. And so I gave her... Boots of the Messenger are pretty good. You can move pretty quick with those. Not as far as with Longstrider, but with 7 mile strides, but still pretty good. We're doing some more site searching as we do. We're keeping Ferris around, getting Lichcraft going for our nation, because you can see we've got the Ring of Sorcery now, which is very, very nice. What else do we have happening in our lives? We're researching. I end up deciding. One of my big problems throughout the entirety of this game is I'm very schizophrenic with my research. And that you can see why I have like 7, 7, 5, 7, 8, 8, right? I mean, but to be fair, like there's a lot of different schools that of which nature and stuff is really helpful for. But I wanted to go ahead and try to get to Construction 8 because I wanted to try and make as many unique magic items as I could, because we're getting into late game and having unique magic items is going to be very helpful for us as a nation. So that's one of the things we're thinking about. Mirrodin here's hanging out. He's doing research. He's not making anything just this second. And yeah, considering the fact that I've got a bunch of troopers and stuff getting shifted over to here, I'm pretty confident that at around this turn or so, and I'm sending these troops over to here, I'm pretty confident, my water boys, so I'm pretty confident that around this turn, Ulm has ended the peace treaty with me. And if we take a look at score graphs, that's horrifying. You know. Now, the good news that we would eventually hear is that he also ended his peace treaty with End. So ending his treaty with End is quite good for us, because ending his treaty with End means that he's likely going for a throne rush. I think he goes for this province. Because basically with his current layout, right, he's got 1, 2, 3. He's about to take like a 4th one or something. I don't know. He's got 3 and you need 7 to win. And I think he's about to take like a 4th one, right? Somewhere. He's going to take a 4th one from like Stad or something. I don't remember exactly how he did it, but he's going to get 4. And his goal is to take the throne from End, and then this throne from me, because it's right on his border, and then see if he can take this water throne. And if he can take all 3, throne rushes and wins the game. So that's a very dangerous situation we're in. I didn't know this at the time, but that's his plan. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and try and shore up our border. I'm not super concerned about him invading here because I'll have time. And I was figuring I could take one of these armies, or both of them even, and send them over to this side. And then just try and reforce as much of the southern provinces as I could to prepare to deal with an Ulmish invasion. So that's turn 58. Let's hop on over to turn 59. Bang. Boom. Kabow. So, a lot of site searching. Oh, and we also contacted Naiad. Because at some point in time, I was thinking maybe getting an ancient presence. So you can see we got a lot of stuff. Bowl of the Lost, that's cool. But I was thinking about maybe getting ancient presences. Because ancient presence is like a really cool unit. It's like really awesome. And being able to load those up in the front line and put like fog warriors on them and shit and regeneration would be awesome. So I would like to get that going. We'll see. So we're gonna get a lich, which is nice. Some unimportant stuff going on with Bandar. Here we finally go ahead and storm Jotunheim. Now Jotunheim has nothing here, right? It's just his god. So I probably just lose like 1 or 2 to archers, and that's probably it. I lose no units and I kill him. Okay, great. Excellent news. We find 500 gold. God, luck is that's really good, man. Some people left, which sucks. Got some Astral Pearls. And we've reached the other fortress. So that's pretty good. So we've taken Jotunheim for ourselves. It's going to give us 242 gold turn, which is pretty nice. Poor Sinewolf is just so hurt. I think he got hurt by poison. But He can still move. He's fine. He can move a province a turn, so he's gonna be forced to continue to go to war. Sumbras has finally made himself into the hall. I don't know if he's in the Hall of Fame, but he's got heroic toughness. Is he in the Hall of Fame? I don't actually think he is. Hall of Fame. He is. He's in the Hall of Fame, so good for him. He's seen so much. Anyway, we finally got this this place knocked down, and we're gonna go ahead and storm the castle. We're moving people around to ultimately take this province. I didn't do anything this turn, and I'm not sure why. Not sure what I was doing at this point in time. I guess I was just really concerned about trying to support my southern border in a sort of frantic panic to try and help here. Also want to take this province because this province actually has income involved. You can see my income is 3,800 now, which is quite good. We're going to retake this too. And then we're going to take this, so that's going to be good. So, income pretty good as we go ahead and prepare for our ultimate war with Ulm. I think, yeah, we switch back to go into Thaumaturgy 9. Again, so schizophrenic with my research, but at this point in time, I'm like, I need Thal 9. Right, Master and Slave is that was my plan. That was like, how do I beat Ulm? Master and Slave. That's my knockout punch. So, we're going to see a little bit how that goes. Anywho, and God, Ulm's got such juicy territories to take and everything. So, really a complicated situation we're looking at. And I really don't like a lot of what's happening. But there it is. Now, this does mean we control 2 thrones, which is not enough. We need 7. We're not nearly powerful enough. But I'm hoping that the dynamic duo of Man and Nabah will be sufficient to win. But Ulm is going to have to... So, and that's... I don't really know if there's anything else I can say about turn 59. So I think that I'm cool with going ahead and hopping over to turn 60. That's what I think. I think turn 60 is away. I think we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna burn through this entire sequence here. A lot more site searching. A lot more site searching. And we find like nothing. Isn't that great news? There's a battle over here for us to take a province. We take it. We convert a Trident Commander. So this is where I was confused. Because I've seen my units convert units before that were province defense, and you didn't keep them. But now I got to keep them, and I don't really know why. Anyway, that province commander is going to sit there for a very long time and do a bunch of nothing. But there he is. And there's really nothing I can do about him. I guess I could give him like a shirt. I could give him, I could send someone over there and give him a shirt. And then, or build a lab and make him take a shirt that way, but I'd probably just give him a shirt. Give him a shirt, and then he could leave and do a bunch of nothing. But I'm not going to do that. So that's what he's going to do in the Holy See. He's going to enjoy that. We're going to go ahead and storm the fortress, finally, of Jotunheim. And there's nothing there, so it's really not a big deal. No. Boom. So nobody dies, and we take the fortress. At this point in time, we're feeling pretty good. Ashdod is basically killed on this turn. And I was like, ooh, goody. This means that that Mother Oak is down. So I'm going to have... Yeah. Bronwyn here. She's going to cast Mother Oak. Which is pretty awesome. Because that's going to turn me from 20 to 30 nature gems a month. And I'm not even going to overcast it. I'm just going to cast it at just a straight 50s. So I think I'd do like 56 or something. Just do that. Just because like of all the enchantments that are up right now, like Riches Beneath, Deep, I mean, mine is the least threatening. So, and you know, if I keep it up for 5 turns, it pays for itself. So that's what I want to do. Anywho, got a little bit of unrest. Gonna patrol some here. Gonna send my water troopers on over to here. Got some troopers over here. Kind of spreading up the water army, and just recruiting like a madman everywhere I can. I mean, you can see there are lines everywhere of me sending mages, right, with boots and stuff. Just everywhere I can, I've recruited them and sending them over to here. Once they get into a province, you just take them off, put all their magic items to a lab, and then just cycle it again. So that's kind of what I've been doing to try and reinforce as much as I can. Grace Kelly's doing as much research as she can because I want to get Thaumaturgy 9 hard and fast. So that's what I'm doing there. Everybody else is kind of moving around, casting Voice of Absus and everything like that. We're gonna take this kind of wimpy army. This is I don't know what else to call this army. Okay, this is the army that really didn't do anything. This is the Satis army. They fucked around with some lichers a little bit. They're gonna go ahead and they're gonna take out this province right here, which is gonna be helpful because it's gonna give us some more water and death gems. This is a really nice province to own. Look at this, 22 water gems per turn. Ah, so delicious. And 24 death gems, very good. So we can see Nabah is sieging down the rest of Jotunheim. And really not a lot else is going to happen on that front. The rest of it is just, you can see this spider web of me hurling as many mages as I can, sneaking over whatever I can to this province. And this province is already pretty set up. But to this province, so that way I can have multiple armies ready to deal with an invasion. Particularly want to protect this throne, but from an invasion. From the dastardly villains that are Ulm. And that's basically what I got going on right now. I guess next episode we'll go ahead and take a look at how, because I'm pretty sure by next episode, in 5 turns, we'll be at war with Ulm. So we'll see how that starts to go. The opening salvos of that. We'll see. But very spooky stuff. Very spooky stuff. Got lots of liches doing their lich thing. What am I planning to do with them? I don't have a great plan right now. But I'm plotting and scheming. And where I am right now, I actually have some ideas for things to do with them that will be very helpful to me. But in any event, we can go ahead and take one more look at Ulm and how huge and terrifying they are. I mean, look at that income. They've got so much income. Now, I did get a little bump in my provinces, as you can see. Like, this is before Jotunheim, this is after Jotunheim. So that's pretty good. Income, similar kind of story, right? So that's nice. Gym income is looking very nice, and it's going to get even another bump once I take the Mother Oak. Ulm has some significant research, which is weird. The only way I think he can realistically do it is he's probably forging a bunch of some item. Probably lightless lanterns. He's probably forging a ton of lightless lanterns. So it's not surprising that Ulm has great research, right? Because with Ulm, you go up to construction. It's the first thing you're going to want to do. Get lightless lanterns. You've got hammers. You can make them for like 1 gem a turn or something. And so then your just research is out of control. And you know everything. Now, we're still concerned with Ulm whenever it comes to particularly his iron blizzards and stuff. So we're gonna have to come up with an answer and a plan for that. Arrowfiend is nice. Unfortunately, Iron Blizzard's magic attack, so it's gonna penetrate Fog Warriors. So that's kind of rough, but we'll do what we can. Also, he's got fire magic in quite significant sums, so we're gonna have to answer that in some capacity. Fortunately, I do have this right here, Flame Spirit, and he's gonna summon another Flame Spirit, so I can have one in this army as well. So that should help us. And that's basically all I got going on. Pretty nice, am I right? So, yeah. In any event, I've been the last predictor. I nailed that. I've been the last pretender. I'll see you guys next time.